just wanted to let you know that basically how to build a quick fish pond out of firewood, basically. This is what I've come up with so far. Basically, I didn't have much space to work with. An old strawberry patch in amongst all these pavers. So what I've tried to do is utilise what I've got, make a few ledges for putting plants, and still have it reasonably deep, but yet using all second-hand materials. Yeah, I thought I'd show you and just contribute to the collective knowledge of fish pond design, what I've been doing here. I know it doesn't look like much now, but I'd say in a matter of hours I'm going to transform this old strawberry patch into a great looking koi pond. And this pond construction is not without problems, let me tell you. Because I'm using an old existing surface, like paving area here where we hang our washing, and it's on a natural sloping block as well, so it's really difficult to get the levels right, the water level. Now at the moment I've just got timber sitting on top of timber, and that's probably okay because it's pretty heavy timber. But what I've decided to do is actually, I've just gone down and purchased some of these metal rods. It's I think it's 18 mil thick, solid steel, and I'm just going to drill some holes and insert this straight through the timber, especially in the corners. Yeah, I just want to show you the finished pond. The framework's all complete, everything's ready to go. Just need to put my liner in. Now I did strike a few problems. One way to attach the side walls to the actual house was I found these handy little plates, and I just needed that little bit extra support. And I also put a few in, I don't know if you can quite see it there, but there's also an angle as well. When you use old sleepers, you do strike a lot of troubles. Nothing matches up, nothing's the same size. So I had to make do with recycled timber, and I've bought a few new bits. But I think it's come up okay, and I think even though there is a little bit of a ledge, I've tried to blend the timbers together just to take off any rough edges, and hopefully it'll hold water with the liner goes in, and it'll be strong enough. This is strong, this is stronger than the house. I've reinforced it with metal iron bar. You can see along the edge, I mean that burn mark's just where I've ground it off to make it level, but basically every 30 centimeters along, especially reinforced in the corners, steel. Each corner too, I've made sure that I've crisscrossed the timber just for that added strength. Now this is very solid, this very solid construction indeed. Now one other thing, I just wanted to show you the depth. There's about 30 centimeter shelf there in the existing pavers, just for plants, and then I've stepped it down, maybe some water lilies in there, and then it goes for about 3 meters at a depth of roughly 80 centimeters, and then I've stepped it back up again for more plants, and I've made this corner to match existing pavers the same level, 30 centimeters. All up, this pond I think is roughly 5 meters in length, and it should hold, according to my calculations, 3,500 litres of water. Hopefully the fish will be happy. I found a lot of roots, extensive root system. It's hard to see, but I've been cutting them all off with secateurs. Most of them are little tiny roots, but there's a couple of monsters like this one here. I've got to keep cutting it, and that's because across from the pavers I've got all these fir trees. Okay, as you can see here, I've just used a bit of old insulation from the roof. I mean, it's horrible stuff, I'm itchy, very itchy, but it's going to serve its purpose because I had a few rough edges. With concrete and this paver's edge, I was really worried it might puncture the liner. So I've just used this, I had just enough, perfect. And now for the liner. Thanks, Ron. Yes, Ron, always pays to have someone to help you, because this liner is jolly hard work. Ron helped me dig the hole. Ron did all the digging, so I really appreciate Ron helping me. Thanks, mate.
No worries, you're welcome, buddy.
I'm so pleased to see water and this liner in here, let me tell you. What I'm trying to do is just smooth out all the liner. I've double lined it, and I also ended up using some Hessian bags underneath because I found a few rocks and it was hard to get them out, so I ended up putting Hessian bags down. This is a finalised pond, the completed pond construction. You can see all the joints and things that I've made. I've screwed down with very long 100mm screws along the front, so that holds the liner down beautifully underneath that treated pine. I might just point out too that with the liner, basically you can see here it's a double thickness. That's an actual liner that goes underneath, and then I've got the real liner here, the strong aquatic liner. But this one underneath is basically, I really needed that just to stop any sticks or roots that come up through. So I really needed that, and I encourage everyone to either double lay the liner or purchase an underliner, or use Hessian bags and anything you can find, old carpet. Decided to put gravel in the bottom of the pond just to increase the surface area. I've got Drew here helping me.
And it's a dumb idea, look at that.
It's a great idea, Drew. Thanks for the positivity on my great pond. But it is a bit cloudy because even though we have washed it a few times, this is road-based aggregate.
Cloudy, that's the
And they haven't actually washed it prior to us purchasing it. Anyway, we've got a brand new pump too, and I'm just going to install that, so it should clear up in a few days.